Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. I can hear you too. Excellent. Yeah, sorry for the delay. I wasn't sure what was happening. Google was being annoying and it crashed my computer for 1 second. It was awful. Okay, great. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Okay. My camera is turned off, so I'm turning it on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yep, I see you. Great. Okay, let me give you the link to the Word document. It is right here. Okay, I send it. You'll see it on the right side, the group
Yeah.
chat.
Okay.
Okay, great. Cool. And did the document open up okay?
Yeah, it's opened and it's something written here like get domain name, something like that.
Okay, great. Give me 1 second. Okay, great. I'm gonna get that too. Okay, excellent. All right. So this is the. I decided to only use one problem, and what
Okay.
we'll do is we'll explore it, and we'll try to solve it, and then we'll go back and like talk about it. We'll go through the methods. Okay. So you are given a script that accepts a list of keywords and
Okay.
searches each item on the list on Google. So just imagine just a long list, and you have apple, oranges, rice, chicken, all these keywords, and it's a list. And you have a script that will accept the list. It will search all of them on Google. Then the script will give you an array of keyword objects, and each keyword will have these methods. So the name of the keyword and the results that you got from Google for that keyword, and search volume. So search volume, it's an analytic term. It represents how many people are looking up this keyword right now, usually in a given week or so. So like for example, the keyword insurance, it has a high volume, and it's a higher volume than, for example, if you're looking for drivers for a computer, so something like smaller, something less popular. Okay, any questions so far?
Uh, so I have one doubt.
Yep.
So how is this get keyword name is generated?
Oh, it will be generated automatically. Just assume you will have that data.
And
This, yeah.
what is difference between a string and this keyword name?
There is no difference. It is the same thing. Keyword name, you are returning a string.
Okay.
Yep. And get results will return result objects. We'll get to that at the bottom over there. And search volume is an integer. So it could be the 13,000, maybe 25,000.
Okay.
Okay. And get results. It is an array, and it's going to be ordered by in ascending order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it is in this order using a get rank method. So let's go down to the result object. So every keyword has results, right? So for example, I search one keyword apple and I get 10 results. And here are the methods for one result.
Okay.
Right? So we have get title, which is a string, and it represents the result itself, the whole title, like Wikipedia or something like that, like a website's link. It could be an article about apples, for example. And then get rank, that returns an integer, and that represents the order of the result on the page. So is it the first result? Is it the second result? Is it the eighth result on the Google search page?
Okay.
Okay,
And
and yeah,
okay, go on.
okay, and the ranking, it will start from 1, not 0. So just take a note of that. Okay, and then the next method is get potential clicks. So
Get.
this method is what I am going to ask you to implement later. It will return an integer that represents an estimation on how many people will click on the link. So we are going to predict how many people will click on it, and we are going to use a mathematical formula to predict this. So, for example, there may be 100 people searching for Apple, but
Okay.
only 33% will click on the second result. That's an estimation. So if out of 100 people, 33 of them will click on the second result. So right now, this get potential clicks number, it's going to be -1. We do not have this number. The script is not going to give us this number. We will have to do it ourselves.
And so in this formula, what is the significance of 2 by 5? It can be any number or it is fixed.
It'll be different for every result.
Okay.
I'll get down to it, and it's down here. This function down here at the bottom. So we'll get back. We'll go back to that. Just keep that in mind that that's what we're going to look for. We're looking for clicks. And in my company over here, I'm at the office right now. This is what we do. We analyze Google results and we determine how many people are clicking on this link, how many people are going to click on this link, and how do we make these results very juicy, very exciting, and how will it attract more customers. So we use this a lot. We look at the potential and we look at the probability. So this is the most
So,
important. Mhm.
so to calculate potential click, we are given alpha and this search volume, right?
Yes, you're given all the variables. Yep.
This ranking and search volume.
Yep. Ranking is the order of the result. That is the get rank method that you see right here.
Okay.
I'm
So this
highlighting.
ranking is only integer or it can be double.
It's an integer. It'll always be an integer. We'll make it
Okay.
easy.
Okay.
And search volume, we went over that. It's under the keyword. So that's a little tricky. Okay, search volume is up here. I'm highlighting it right now.
Okay. Search volume. Okay.
Okay? So
And how is this alpha ranking is
where is it coming from?
yes, this ranking.
That is the get rank method.
Okay. Section B in real to B.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
Yeah, by this get rank method, right?
Yeah, yep, that's correct.
Okay.
So, for example, the first rank, it will be 1. And you see the fraction 2/5.
Okay.
So it'll be 2/5 to the 1, so that's 2/5. And then we're going to multiply it by how many people are looking at the results right now. Just a guess. So
Okay.
then we get a proportion, we get a percentage, a probability of how many people are going to click on the link. So we're going to get 2/5.
Okay.
Okay.
And yes, I got it.
And then the second result on the Google page, that is going to get 4/25 of the entire pie, of the entire volume.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, great.
So I have to implement a function that will take this ranking and search volume and this percentage of people that are going to click, and I have to return this expected number of clicks, right?
Pretty much. I have the bottom here, the last sentence, that this is what we want. We're going to store the number of clicks using the setter method. So I have a setter method under results. It's called set potential clicks. So you want to save the result back into the result
Okay.
once we recalculate it. And We also want to print out domain. So this is the URL, pretty much, of the result. But we have two methods for domain. We have the domain name, which is just the URL, but without any suffixes. You only have the beginning domain name, like facebook.com, Food Network.
Okay.
And then we have the URL, which has everything else, all the other extra information about the URL. All right, so at the bottom here, we want to print out this information.
Uh,
We have the keyword name, and then a tab, result title, then result rank,
okay.
then domain name,
Okay.
keyword volume, or search volume,
Okay.
and the clicks, the potential clicks for the results.
Okay. So we have method for almost everything like keyword name you can get here, get keyword name and result title and result rank, keyword volume and domain name. So we have to implement only this result click, right?
Yes. The tricky part is going to be working with all of the objects because it is a little confusing because a keyword object will hold results, an array of results,
Yes.
and the results are going to hold domains, and domains are going to hold two methods. So
Yes.
it's like a very complicated string, like a whole web of objects flying around. And also, the script is returning an array of keywords, so keep that in mind as well. I'm highlighting at the top, all at the top of the page. Script will return an array of keyword objects, and
Okay.
then, each keyword has an array of results, and then each result is going to have a domain, and then the domain also has information.
Okay. So it's simple. Like we have to run a for loop. Like say you will get a array of results here. So I iterate through all these results, and then for every result and for every rank, like it will be order of n square, you can say, and so you want a wrapper on top of this object classes, or you want to implement a separate function?
Oh no, it's okay. Let's just assume it returns a rank. We won't have to go into that. It'll give you the number you want. The get clicks, that's going to be -1, so that's empty. So we'll need to set that clicks.
The set potential clicks, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, and if you want, I give you a bunch of space at the bottom so you can write the whole algorithm out. It doesn't have to be exactly the algorithm. Is you can write it in fake code. You can write it in whatever language you want at the bottom.
Okay.
Because,
So
yep.
I have one doubt. Like,
Yep.
so how can we access these results? Okay. Okay. I got it. So for every result in this function,
Mm-hmm.
I will iterate through all. So say for a just a second, let me think.
Yeah, you can write wherever you want. Take the whole page. You can move things around. You can copy and paste. This document is all yours. Do whatever you want. You can type wherever you want. Ask me any questions you have.
So for this setting potential click, just a
Yep.
second.
Mm-hmm.
Let me search number of clicks.
Oh yeah, you could put a integer in the parentheses. Sorry about that. That's a bit confusing, right? Like integer x.
So I have one doubt. How will pass a value from like say search volume to this object? Is it shared or it's public?
You said get volume.
Yeah.
That is yeah, that's public. All the getter methods and setter methods are going to be public. You can return it at any time you want. That data will always be available. How about this? Why don't you start off with the top here, where it says return an array of keywords, right?
Okay. Like the main problem I'm facing is how will pass this value to its object? Like say I have to write a function in this keyword class or here like say uh, like I'm just typing it for each it says I'm writing just a pseudocode so for every result in say your keyboard.
Or first, I would recommend that you do a for loop on the keywords because we are returning an array of keywords from the script.
Yeah, oh, sorry, I forgot.
No, that's okay. And then you can just call it keywords.
Yeah, so calling key.
Yep.
So I'm just I just want to store this get search volume. Say this get search volume. What is this data type? This search volume is it integer or
Integer.
okay. So for so I'm running the pseudocode. I will implement in some C++ if my logic and
Oh, that's great. No, this is excellent.
so for each result or get result and what do I need? I need this get rank.
Hmm.
And now we'll so after some time I will I will write a utility function for this. Like you can implement this as a some simple iteration or using uh, can you just wait 1 minute?
Oh, is that Zan? Is it what time is it? Maghrib now?
Yeah, it's 5:30 a.m. here.
Oh, it's Fajr for you guys? Fajr?
Sorry.
Is it a Fajr? Call for prayer? Fajr?
Yeah, it's morning prayer in a nearby mosque.
Yeah, okay.
So
I cannot wake up that early.
yeah. Okay, now for hello.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, now for every result object, we just want to calculate this mathematical expression, right? And we will set this to set potential clicks.
Yes.
So I think this signatures will be double, right? Yeah,
Uh, Sorry, what was that?
yeah, like you are passing a integer as a parameter to this set potential clicks. I think it should be a double because this might be a double data type.
Yeah, okay, sure. Go ahead. You can change the data types, wherever you want to do.
Okay, uh, so say I have some utility function that will take this. Where we get ranking. So how where is this 2 by 5? How can I get this value?
Um, you can just put it in as a fraction. That's fine. Just put 2 or 5.
Okay, so let me some say it's 3.4 for now,
Yep, that's
and this is
fine.
global variable, and this method will call calculate fraction to the power rank, and after getting this result, we will just multiply this by its search volume,
Yep,
and then we will set this result to yeah
yep. You'll call the setter method.
yeah. And yeah, we can implement this power in login time using fast exponential, or we can do just a simple iteration.
Yeah, we can make it simple. I don't really care too much about that.
Okay, so say yeah, here is some utility function, or we can implement this using like order of login,
Hmm.
yeah, like using recursion or yeah. So I will implement it later. So now coming to this question, I have to set so I have to get this domain name from, so let's say facebook.com or foodnetwork.com.
That was domain name, right? You're asking about domain name?
Yes, yeah, we got keyword name, result title from this object,
Yep.
and result rank, and domain name from we will get from result dot domain name dot something, and
Yep.
this
Yep.
keyword
Domain name. Yep.
and keyword volume. Yeah, we already got this. Yeah, keyword volume here,
Yep. And then the clicks, potential clicks.
and potential kit. So we have to just output this, right?
Yep.
Okay, so
If you want to, you can create another for loop, or you can put it inside this for loop. It's up to you.
yeah, I think I will keep it here only because I don't. I have to write whole code again just for printing. So I think yeah, you can write here like say some. I'm writing in C++.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, go for it.
keyword name, and then we need result title. So get result. Sorry, no. Yeah. And we need result rank and domain name. So we can get, and a keyword volume, yeah. This result clicks is same as this potential clicks, right?
Yeah, that's fine. You can do it that way too. That's the same thing, yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm done. Is anything missing here? Yeah, for keywords, search volume, I get rank, then interpret power, we get set, and just print out results. Yeah, I think that's it. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Yep, you're good. I think you got all of it. Yeah, excellent. So let's see. Can you give me what the complexity is of your function here?
Say if it is number of keywords is m, and for every result say n, then it will be, and yeah, depending on this fraction implementation, I can implement in order of login. So
Hmm.
I think I'm assuming that it will work in order of login. Yeah. So let me write order of login. So it will work in this comment does not work here. Okay.
That's fine.
Uh,
No, you're doing a great job. This is excellent.
so now this is order of log this rank. So
Ah,
total complexity will be this order of m. then number of keywords, by number of uh, details, uh, and then yeah, this rank. Yeah, so this will be yeah, m into n into log. Is what will be your highest rank depending on that.
Got it. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Excellent. Looks good. Looks good. I did the same thing in Python, and yeah, I mean, it's not that efficient, but it gets the job done. It works pretty well. It works very fast. But of course, there's so many different ways where we could have done this problem. This is one quick and easy method. This is an excellent solution.
Okay,
You did a great job.
thank
Excellent.
you.
Okay, yeah, so that's about it for me. I just put this one problem. It took a lot of energy to make this problem. I did it all from scratch, so you should thank me.
Thank you for your time and
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But now I want to do some Q&A. Just tell me if you have any questions at all. I live in New York City. I am actually calling you right now from New York City. I
okay.
work in downtown Manhattan, and I work for a marketing agency.
Uh, so you are working for this Nitro something. I forgot the company name.
Yep, Sapient Nitro.
Yeah. So what do people do actually? Like some of my friends are working in their India office here in Bangalore.
Oh, in Sapient Nitro, huh?
Yeah, Sapient Nitro. Yeah.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I do know some people from Bangalore. We have meetings in Missouri. Actually, we meet over there. And what we do is at this company, we have multiple different clients, and they all have different problems. So every 2 months, every 1 month, you get a new problem to solve.
So what kind of problems? Like it's kind of analytics or like your data analysis or whatever.
There's a lot. They have everything here. You can work on analytics, which is what I'm doing right now for one client. I am working on a web content management system, which is simply a big website, but it makes it easy for non-technical users to edit the website. So just imagine, have you worked with WordPress or have you heard of WordPress?
Yeah, I've used work for my personal blog. See, yeah.
Got it. Yeah, so WordPress, it allows you to make websites without any like
Yeah.
technical
Yes,
knowledge.
CMS. It's called CMS, Content Management Service.
Exactly. So that's what I'm doing right now for one of our clients. We're making a CMS, an enterprise one, and it will support more than 100 countries and more than, I don't know, a lot of languages. And it's very complicated, and it got very difficult very quickly. But my team here is very smart, and they know what they're doing, so that's great because I'm kind of scared. I just started this job, so it's a little nerve-wracking. But yeah, so there's that. So analytics, web content management systems. We also work on front end, like complete front end, like all CSS and JavaScript. We try to make a very pretty website, complete animations. This is mostly for advertisement campaigns. And
Okay.
campaigns are temporary, like advertisements, they see on TV. For example, Nike, they may have one campaign where they have LeBron James just playing basketball, and the slogan will be "Try hard, play hard," and that's it. And this will last for 2 months, and then they'll have a new campaign, and they just have campaigns over and over every year. And sometimes we work on, for the same client, we work on different campaigns, or we may work on one campaign, stop, go to another client, work on their campaign, stop. And what's great is that it's always different. It's very diverse here. We work in Python, we work in Node.js, we work in PHP, we work in Ruby, we work in HTML, JavaScript, we work in C Sharp, we work in C++, we work in Java, we work in Android, we work in iOS. We even have a 3D printer over here that we use sometimes just to impress the clients. That's always fun. And when you're not doing work, you can do your own work here. They actually encourage you to work on side projects and keep working, keep learning. They encourage you to take classes, online classes. Since I live in New York City, they have graduate schools over here. So I'm thinking of applying, and then they'll pay me a little bit of money. So then I have some incentive to study while I'm working. So I was
So,
thinking a master's in business, a master's in computer science, a master's in finance, a master's in mathematics, for example, analytics, data science. They have a lot of different fields over here, and it's nice. It's great. It can be very scary because when you talk to clients, you have to talk to them directly.
yeah.
Um, yeah, my first experience was very scary. I was in the room with them, and I was trying to make sure that I wasn't saying anything wrong. I want to make sure everything I say is perfect. I have to make sure everything is clean. I don't want to stutter. I don't I don't know. I can't do that. I want to make sure it's as perfect as I can. And it's great. I like to make speeches, and I like to talk to people. So I don't want to sit behind a desk all day. I would prefer if I could talk to clients, and that's what I got. So I'm really happy here. It's been fun.
Yeah.
I've been here for 6 months now, and yeah. Any other
And
question?
what side projects are you working on? Like you just mentioned that you can work on your side projects. So what side projects you are currently doing?
Sure. Here's a side project for you. I have this little watch over here. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
This is an Android watch, and I bought it with the money I got here because I'm spoiled and I love getting gadgets. And I just love these kind of toys. So you have this little clock here. That's a text message.
Yes.
And I'm working on a guitar tuner. So let me open it up for you. So
Oh,
there
it's
you go. So let me sing. La. See, I'm in tune. And then I can rotate it like this, and it'll follow you around. So then, if you're playing a violin or a guitar, the watch will follow you. So then you don't have to bend your head. It will follow you around your wrist.
oh, it's very great app. So you are going to publish in public, or you will just keep it to yourself?
Oh no, I'm publishing it. I'm gonna make some money. Of course. But
Yes.
yeah, I'll make it free for now. And like I'll have these settings over here, and then I put some licensing here so that I don't get sued because that'd be pretty scary. So like I reference teacher from Princeton and his textbook because I'm using an algorithm, a binary search tree actually. Very
Okay.
useful. It
But
was useful.
okay.
What was that?
Binary search tree is inbuilt in almost every language. Then why do you need to implement from scratch?
Well, the thing is, it depends on where you want to implement it. Like for example, this watch right here, the computer is very slow and the battery is very weak. So I wanted to make sure the algorithm was as efficient as possible. I made sure that there was no extra memory. I had to make sure there was no leaks. I was just very scared because this watch is very little, very small, very fragile. So what I did was I looked at 6 different algorithms, and I found one that was being offered by a Princeton professor, and it looked very easy to customize. So
Okay.
what I did was he was storing integers, I think. So what I did was I changed it to support um, objects. So instead of integers, you would have objects, and they would store the note that you're playing. So C, D, E, F, G. It will store the note and the frequency. And then when you sing to it, I will get your frequency from the microphone, and then I'll use the binary search tree to figure out what note you're playing based off of the frequency and the frequency range, right? Because that's how notes work. You have like 20 hertz for this note, 20 for this, 20 for that. So I had to find the range as well. So that was tricky. So I use a binary search tree to handle that. And this is all on my own free time. I was sitting right over here, and I was just working on it with a friend of mine. He's a designer, so he's working on the interface. He suggested the rotation that you saw before. It was all his idea. So I took the gravity that the watch senses from the ground, and then when you rotate it, the gravity always points downwards, right?
Yes.
So all I had to do is calculate where the force was, and then how many angles do I have to rotate in order to make sure it's aligned with the downforce. And yeah, that took a lot of. I had to look at momentum. I had to look at physics. I had to look at friction because we don't want to make it too fast, or else it'll keep spinning like this. So I had to be
Okay.
nice and slow, and it'll work like a compass, right? Like as if it was on water. So there was some water friction, and it was a pain in the butt. Okay, I don't think it was worth it. It was such a pain. It took me about a month to make this, but I'm happy that it's finally done.
Okay.
Yeah. So any other questions? Maybe I can answer questions about the Indian office.
Yeah, like I got almost all the answers.
Good. And of course, I have an Indian colleague. He just flew from India, and he's working for a client in Missouri. And Missouri, it's like in the middle of the United States. It's like a
Yeah.
very flat land. And I visit him every week. I actually have to fly there, and then I have to take a car rental, and then I have to take a hotel. I have to book a hotel room, and it's all free. So I get to travel every week. I've been traveling for the past month, and it's been fun. But not for my Indian colleague. He misses the food from India. He hates the Indian food here. Absolutely hates it. And the American food. He doesn't like pizza, so I feel really bad for him. He really can't. He doesn't like American food. So that's one downside, okay? So if you join our company, you may have to travel. So then, you may have to get used to the food here and the hotel rooms. Okay, great. So if you want, if you have any more questions, just email us. We sent you some emails, so you can reply back to that email address.
Yeah, sure.
Great. Okay, well, nice talking to you. Have a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.